Right, so back here, people wanted it enough such that now we are going to try and conquer the Europeans. I do want to point out, people were freaking out saying, why didn't he take native ideas? Why didn't he take native ideas? Show me where native ideas are. Please, by all means. I can't do that, I've reformed. So therefore, I can't take native ideas. I can only take aristocratic. Oh boy, I forgot how much of a rough state we left ourselves in last time. Now this might sound obvious, but the main issue with America is that it's very big. So it's very hard to suppress all the rebels there. It's like Russia, if Russia was mildly habitable. Or at the very least, we have a good leader. 133, get out of here, I don't want you. We've got a missing consort. Alright, we'll go find her ourselves. Oh god, she speaks quickly and quietly, but among her words, the gods have been mentioned. Our ruler's going to talk to her. Oh, this is so cool. After being reunited with our consort, our king's behavior has not returned to normality. Oh dear. There's something you must see. Let's follow her. Oh, what is this? I've never seen this event chain before. Follows the spouse to a nearby river where she sails on a canoe. Our ruler decides to keep following her. Setting sail shortly after the canoe is out of sight, the vegetation around her shore keeps growing thicker and baffling noises never heard before start coming out of it. Do we look back or do we not? I'm not going to look back. Whew! Apparently that was the right thing. He clings heavily to the edge of the canoe. The intense fear is gone as he returns to hug her. An intense love rushes to his heart and the hope of everything going back to normal. Thank you for believing in me. I didn't look back, which means I get -2 national unrest and game wasn't. That is really cool. I really like that. Let's celebrate by getting rid of our son. I'm surprised to see we're still in the age of discovery. It's 1520. It does mean that there's no Protestantism at the moment. Okay, well, Britain's formed. They have 10 in mil tech. Just marginally better than us. Quite an important tech, though, so I don't really want to be fighting them anytime soon. But we are now advanced enough to not have to be concerned with colonial powers. One thing that's happened is the Newfoundland's a thing. Now, the fun thing about Newfoundland is that they're a colonial nation. Why is that interesting? Well, because of how colonial nations interact with natives, we are a New World nation, which means we can fight a colonial nation like Newfoundland without calling in Britain. So everyone in the New World is now ours for the taking, because we're going to be a lot stronger than them. To be honest, how natives interact with the Europeans in this game is a little bit not that well fleshed out, to be honest. Which is a shame. Like right now, all of these guys, unless they're in a federation, now just have to exist and vibe with the fact that there exists me here, and there's nothing that they can do about it. They can't reform off me because they don't have a big enough federation. It's very, very tricky. It makes sense. It was done to balance the fact that you'd turn up and then the natives would be instantly as good as you. I like this lot, how big they're getting. Huh, look at that. And they formed a federation, which means you can actually, as I was saying it, you proved me wrong. You can now reform off me, I'm fairly certain. Huh, that's fun. I'm going to go kill you. We do make 11 ducats. I'm going to go ahead. Do I not have the free company already? Tempted to grab the Mohawk free company. Oh, there's another free company. Let's get them. 344. I'll take it. I'd name her after a mother, but I don't think I could spell that. Ah, wonderful. We could... I'd love to do that. I don't think we can. Weird that we don't get colonialism, considering we're a colonial nation. Yeah, the only way we can get is nearby friendly province has colonialism. Seems rather strange. Oh, of course. I've got estates now. Medicine men. Right, which means we grab ourselves some extra powers. Go, grab one of you, grab one of you, and grab one of you. Nobility in the officer court. What else can I do up here? I don't really want to do religious diplomacy. So that might have been a misclick. All right, well, let's clean up the rebels. I'm going to keep provoking revolts and such. It'll be a lot easier. I should probably like wait until I'm stationed there so I don't get separatism, but I can't be bothered to do that. Just want to get rid of this federation before they ban too much. Another set of ideas. I mean, the obvious one is exploration, isn't it? But I don't... Yeah, we need to fight... If we're going to fight, you know, well, for us, the New World, then we need to actually be able to find it. And let's declare war on you lot. How many troops do you bloody have? 72,000. 72,000. So you are tech 6. That's not that far behind me. Okay, we're going to need more manpower anyway. Might as well wait it out. Well, there is an easier way to split off his buddies from him. He's allied someone else as well now. I can intervene in great wars. You had Bordeaux, and France and Castile are allied. I can join on the side of Britain. Is it bad that I'm very tempted to? Like, we don't know where Bordeaux is. We don't know what a Bordeaux is. We've just been told by some guys from Newfoundland, like, hey, big war going on. Just, I'm assuming from some merchants because, you know, they hate us. And then we're like, the French are trying to take back Bordeaux, and not on my watch. Grab ourselves a navy. Tempted to go, like, heavy ships as well. Then I can fight off any invaders. But then again, I'm sort of happy for the invaders to storm our shores and see what happens to them, I suppose. They didn't used to be allied to the Pahaka Federation. Okay, so we are going to have to attack you directly. Now, we do have forts all over the place. Obviously, a significant tech advantage. It's not the biggest in the world. We will get overwhelmed if we're not careful. Why I do want to start taking out these guys early. We do have some forts that cover the east. Not a capital, unfortunately. Well, they're a free company to me. Alright, we'll take a little bit of a risk and venture out. They insulted us. We are at war with them. I can't imagine that's the worst thing they've done. I just really don't want to get into the slog that we did last time we fought the natives, where they just carpet sieged me. Really? Can't imagine that Britain's going to be able to beat France and Castile. Although it's interesting it's not Spain. I suppose it might be a bit early for that. Okay, well now we can carpet siege our own enemies for a little bit. Sure where they are. That's fine. And one thing I do want to do is sort out our fleet. Is that Venice? Really thought the tactically significant thing to do, Venice, was to fight Newfoundland. I don't think there's any economic significance to that whatsoever. Oh, my king's dead. That sucks. Wait, he was just, wasn't he? Can we grab one of those? 400 admin, and we can grab national unrest -2. That sounds good. 400 diplo, I think it is. Sorry, my bad. Oh, they are taking province. Did it say I lost the siege? Oh, no, I won the sieges. Okay. Rapid expansion is the name of the game. We really don't care about coalition. Plus, if I could do it before the Age of Discovery ends, get our -10. Plus, if I could do it before the Age of Discovery ends, I get a -10% to our aggressive expansion anyway. Well, right, you go and take out one note. I'd really appreciate you piecing out. Georgia. 94%. Surely you can just... There are still 53,000 men somewhere, and I have no idea where they are. Give you governing capacity. We're going to need it. Portuguese Rio Grande. I need you to turn into... Oh my god. Venice, actually, siege. And the French are here as well. Yeah, very, very, very significant. Doesn't that mean that they're in... Yeah, look, blockade of Pale. Surely they're in the mainland. Oh, well, there are the troops. I think they were just off doing something else. Thus begins the carpet sieging. Does this count as... And I'm just chasing an exiled army. Where's he going? Stop being exiled. All right, there we go. Portuguese Mexico. Not sure why I care why the Pope has done that. It says the Pope is no longer infallible. I'm fairly certain we never really thought he was all that, you know, us animists lot. I could be wrong. Don't want to presume I know about another faith, but I'm fairly certain the animist faith did not kick up to the Pope. All right, no, do you lot. Please be a stack wipe. Might be able to. 2 to 1. No, not quite. Right. I'm going to send you off to deal with them. Spread out a little bit in carpet siege. It must be fine. I've taken your capital. Surely I should have more war score than 67%. Did you lose to rebels? Not a good day at the office for you, is it? Go to the palace. Yes, please. We desperately need the legitimacy. I'm not all that convinced we need admin ideas, you know? Because I'm not gonna colonize here. My aim is to launch myself abroad, isn't it? So if that's the case, then surely I should just focus on that. I don't care about America, I care about Europe. So let's get rid of expansion ideas. We need the exploration to actually get there, sure, fine. But then after that, let's just have hordes of Iroquois troops descend upon the beaches of Europe. Alright, go figure out where they are. I kind of like the idea of having you as a vassal. I'm going to do it. You may thrive under me. You may not. Main rival gotten rid of. Still intervene in this war. If something tells me I don't think I'm going to. Plus having an admin idea set is not going to be suiting the amount of expansion we're planning. That's a lot of... Oh, I see the overextension. Okay. Here's what I need to do. 99. Okay, perfect. I'll get rid of the terrible events. We also do have manpower building. Well, what's the combat width? It's 25. Okay, so we need stacks of 25. I'm not going to bother with any cavalry. Unless I have someone already. No, I don't. Actually, stacks of 27 should do it. And then combine for an actual army. Because a lot of the supply around here is not good enough to sustain that. Why are we losing so much? Is a lot. Do I get rid of the most? I would make the difference, but then again, I do have a lot of... I think we just take the hit. Take out some burger loans. All right, there it is. I assume you lost handily. You actually don't have any allies. That seems like an ideal place to invade. Well, apart from the whole Royal Navy thing. That kind of makes things tricky. But aside from the Royal Navy, that makes an ideal place to invade. Oh, I can explore the Baltic Sea. Right, we can start to reveal the coastline. It does look like Austria has taken Picardy. Alright, we do have a couple of different rebel groups to deal with. Position my troops around the place such that they should be able to handle most of them before they take a province. That was not a good example. It's rather unlucky, but... Okay, we have a colonist. And we have manpower. Now, you want native repression? Yeah, sure. Why not? There we go. That's the Baltic Sea apparently discovered. I love discovering... is that the Dutch? That's Frisia. It's like Utrecht still here. That looks interesting. Gone. Oh, we have an independent Corsica. Find out the Mediterranean coast. Another government reform. No advisor cost. Okay, so next steps are... I think we're going to fight a bunch of Europeans. Like Morocco having a hell of a game. Grenada's still alive. Castile with the Aragonese alliance and allied with Iberia. France looking like they're a bit of a monster this game. Okay. All right, considering the issues surrounding coalition, I think let's just keep 12,000 men behind to deal with rebels, and then the rest. Oh, colonialism appeared. Lovely. You know how we get more colonialism? By murdering this lot. There's 7,000 troops somewhere. Why can't I? There you go. Send the consort in. Oh no, this is the actual heiress herself. Okay, go for it. Damn it, she didn't gain one. False alarm, it's over here. Now, if you could stop sucking the wealth out of our lands, that'd be wonderful. Don't have a leader there. It's fine. Gonna have a field day. Okay, so Britain decided to actually join the war, presumably because they enforced peace and I wasn't paying attention. Should still be fine. Right, we've taken St. John. Fortunately, this just stretches out the war a bunch. Does mean the English have landed, and we can fight them in pitched battle. I believe they do have a tech advantage. They do, and an important one at that. But our troops are just better. And there's the stack wipe. I'd be intrigued to see how many heavies you have. Oh, Lithuania with a huge army. Britain only has 4 heavies. Presumably pretty good ones. Can't afford it. I'm not ready for that yet. I need the Caribbean first, and then I'll be ready for the next level of sort of heavy combat. How was that range? Also get another 25%. Keepers of the West Door. That's kind of cool. Oh, Keepers of the Eastern Door. This is the Mohawk. So this is because we were a federation, right? So Seneca guard us against intrusion from our enemies from the west. The Eastern Door, the Mohawk, are astride the rivers. Keepers of the Fire, our original nation. Onondaga keep the flame alive. That's really cool. I like that a lot. I wish I had a special government type instead of just monarchy. Like, because we are a federation like this lot, but we're a bit different. But that doesn't mean that we're just suddenly a carbon copy of the Brits. Appreciate it if you didn't blockade me. Thank you. All right, 3-4-4. Nice. Immediately inspire a leader. Excellent. Where are you going? I want to see the British Navy stats. Okay, so morale of 3.4. We're actually... We have a better... we have a better width, and also we actually have a better morale than the Brits. Okay, so we could invade. Do I want to, though? I just don't think I could take on 40,000 Brits right now. That's a lot. It doesn't appear Russia's had a field day, though. They've gone all the way up to Vilnius. Scotland's still alive. Please tell me you're a pirate. Yeah, you are. Well done, England. Well done. Straight from behind. Good idea. Quick, get out of that. 5-4-4. Nice. Our consort is actually a decent general. He's not great, but he's not horrible. Found the English. They're dead. The English Navy found us. Wait, I was going to build a navy, but then I realized that the next level is Carrick, which he already has. I don't. That's the issue, because I'd have to go and like pay for more ships to be built. But yeah, this is a botched plan. I'd have to wait for him to peace out and just hope he just keeps on sending troops in to die, pretty much. Huh. There you go. Where are you retreating to, man? You can't... Okay. I've said it before about retreating into uncolonized provinces, and I think it's ridiculous. I think it's equally as ridiculous when you're a colonizing power retreating into uncolonized provinces through my lands. Like, surely we know this better than anyone else. Like, that's our thing, you know? This actually might be a closer thing. He has a tech advantage, but yeah, morale's just too much. We're getting a better picture of the world. It does appear that Spain's taken out most of Naples, and Naples has decided to stretch into 3 parts. The Ottomans doing well. Yeah, taking out Lithuania at least. Gonna cost us 35 a war score. Not even got him down to low yet. Oh, there's another army. It's actually a larger one. Don't win it instantly, mate. Mostly cannons. Why? Oh god, what a horrible stack. I'm gonna get rid of this mercenary. I'm just gratefully sending men so I can kill them. And there's 25%. I don't want to take any tech just yet. I'll wait until after this war, because I'm gonna take a bunch of territory that has colonialism. Hopefully start spreading from that. Actually, it's gonna take an age. Let's wait for it to lock in. Started against it. How many more of your men do I have to kill? Rebels are gonna run rampant. Very inconvenient, Britain. You know that, right? Stop killing my fleet. Okay, I can get another 5 more war score, but I don't think it's necessary. Having said that, we're getting out. Take all the land. I don't care about that one up there. Hopefully you can expand and generate more land for me. Take all this though. And if you'd be so kind to donate to my GoFundMe, that'd be wonderful. Work to Christianity. No. Where's Quiz? A badass name. Right, now I need to somehow get access to Portuguese Mexico. So, well, there's the Caribas instead. Probably a better idea. For that, I will need boats. People are leaving the coalition. Wonderful. Portuguese Mexico is coming to me. Wonderful. I've got Newfoundland separatists. 11,000 of them. Presumably, they'll go to his capital. There's 12 development. All right. Inability, some land rights. And then let's revoke their land. How much governing capacity do we have? No necessary. Not necessary to give any more rights just yet. And now I think we just cruise. Give me an extra tax. Yes, please. They formed a federation. Lovely. Well, I thought some Japanese miner had managed to colonize. How much money do we need? 1,500. Okay. Guess we're playing Thor for a little bit, lads. Yes, Viceroy is wonderful. Exactly what I needed. All right, we get ourselves domestic trade power. Come on, Portugal, do it. Do it. Give me land. No, you won't. You're desperate, I can tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to turn into a colonial nation, and I can annex you in one fell swoop. I also need to go after Caribas and the Portuguese Mexicans, and then I will be in a position to invade Europe. Venice is looking like they having a good game. Of course, our 5-4-4 died, lads. What else would happen, eh? It's a Pirates game after all, isn't it? Let's embrace colonialism. And now we begin the slow process of getting ourselves a navy. Another group of ideas. Weirdly enough, I am tempted to go naval. Just to make sure that we actually land over there, but then again, seems a bit unnecessary. Trade ideas, I think, is always good in this region. Having said that, maybe equality, I don't know. Offensive ideas are good. I like the idea of just massive hordes, and I need money for that, so let's go trade. Just the sheer quantity of Iroquois troops should be fun to play out. Like, we figured out the whole population thing. Okay, I need to fight Portuguese Louisiana before the Portuguese can get involved, which basically means getting enough war scores such that they're not allowed to enforce peace on me. That should do it. Now, you'll be harder, but I think I can nab you with 5 carrots should do it, and then probably 15 cogs. To be fair, if I could pick one idea right now just to have, it would 110% be humanist. We're having loads of little rebel issues, or administrative, to be fair. Like, we generate 11 a month, and it's still not even remotely close to what we need. People are joining and leaving the coalition at rapid rates. Well, that's unexpected. I don't recall the Portuguese being in coalition against me. Yeah, they're not allowed in the coalition against me. Oh, yeah, minus 24. How the hell has that happened then? It's a coalition that involves, is just Portugal. It's a punitive war, so it is a coalition war. But it just involves Portugal, who weren't in the coalition against me. How have you managed that? That's some gamemanship right there. Leave my boy alone. Can't afford to lose any battles. And we've already lost one, plus the second one there. I think it's Portugal directly as well. Okay, here's the play. Let's just march down and take out Portuguese Mexico first. Here's the play. Let's go deal with some rebels first. What's my navy builds? Look, I love you to bits, mate. I need you to sit this one out, because you're going to cost me war score. Okay, the Portuguese have landed troops. Interesting. And I'm dealing with my rebels. Now, we can't ignore the fact that he is 2 miltex ahead of me with a 2-star general. He'll back us, though. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, he's got even more troops. This is actually turning into a bit of a scrap. Okay. Right, let's have it then. All right, let's get 27,000 men over there. Let's grab some loans. Apparently, we've built the treasury. That's nice. Grab ourselves the Grand Company. This is going to suck. Miraculously, he's avoided everyone. We're losing 18 ducats a month, but our economy is of a stature that is fine. So I think this extra troops might have been a bit overkill, but it just meant that I had some options. Plus, I wanted to see what my nation could do and stretch like this. Bit of a litmus test. Stack wipe them. They have good troops, but we have more, and that's our strategy. Not really ready to fight Portugal yet in a proper scrap. Did you say we lost 5 heavies? Oh god, dude, we're like definitively losing this war. Right, I've been delaying so I can get this, and now we just go in and murder them all. Painful, but it works. Gonna keep running around in this death stack. All right, we're starting to whittle down his. Why would you kill yourself? You're set to passive. Man shouldn't even be here. Right, we should start to get ticking war score now. All right, and let's spread out and get this stuff back. The issue is we are going to need to make landfall. It's going to be rather tricky. Speaking of landfall. Oh, his navy is objectively better than ours, and he has more ships. So, quality and quantity both go to him. Really not the time to rise up there, lads. Yeah, it's now starting to get to the point where the lack of cannons is hurting. I'll have to take care of that soon as well. In my defense, I didn't expect Portugal to cheese the entire game and somehow trigger a coalition war against me that he should have had no ability to do. That's not something I planned for. Did not plan for the AI exploiting the hell out of the game. I still don't. If someone in the comments can explain that to me, I still have absolutely no idea how he's managed that one. I don't know whether to be annoyed or impressed, and I'm mildly feeling both. I'll try and bait this navy out. I'm so close. Is this where you're going? You're going to see something good. Okay, well, let's just wait for you to. Alright, so you got more troops, and more troops over there. I don't want to take the next tech, because we kind of need it. 4 siege, excellent. What is making your troops more effective? In what tech are you? Do you increase your tech? Yeah, your tech 13. 2 techs ahead of us still. That's fine. We've got sheer numbers. All right, we can have 40 from battles, which we already do, and then we've got ticking war score to go, which is another 13. However, importantly out of this war, we can grab ourselves of the Caribbean, because he'll drop down to low pretty soon. Don't think we'll be able to get all, but we can definitely. This will be worth something. Not really a coalition war, is it? If it's just you, I would argue that's just a normal war, because there are your little friends, but they're not. Oh, they're not meant to be here, are they? Oh, Jesus. Okay, pull out, pull out, pull out. God, the bloody rebels, man. I'm not even getting war score for this. I just need you to not exist. All right, we're reaching the edge of our loan limits now. 57%. Still have a ticking war score. I'm not going to get all of this, Laith. Let's be realistic. I might as well hold out until this fort falls. Right. So, sending the little. Oh, excellent. We won that. So, send the rebel stack up there. All Portuguese around here. 78. Sorry. Spain would join. Great Britain would join. I can't afford that coalition. That's a huge coalition. Why would Spain want to get? I think I'm going to do it anyway, though. How much more Ticking War Score can I get? 7 more. Yeah, that'll be enough for everything I want. Well, I'm here now, right? So I might as well. It's just Portuguese Mexico in the coalition against me. And somehow that gave him legitimacy enough to declare the war on... Yeah, give me this. That'll give you dominance over the Caribbean, which is what I wanted in the first place, because it's rather rich land. Well, over here it is, at least. I say we get out. That's that dealt with. Imperial Conquest, which gives me years of separatism. Ooh! We can become an empire. There's 1,000 development. That's nice. That's a lot of development we just took. Wait, what's our overextension? Nothing, because they're colonial cores. Oh, wonderful. Tech 12. Start on trade ideas. Now, do they actually join the coalition against me? That's what remains to be seen. They very well might. To be fair, if you're a European nation at this point, you are probably very upset in this new world that you've attempted to colonize. There exists a massive empire that spans, you know, what, almost as much as the Ottoman Empire. Although, again, having said that, would colonialism have taken off in the same way if there was something like this? If you liken us to, for example, the Mughals, then there is an argument to be said that, like, yeah, absolutely would. They'd have tried to exploit our weakness. But if you look at how the European powers first encountered the Mughals, they were very deferential, all right? Because it's the whole, like, confirmation bias thing. Or determinism, sorry, of like, oh, of course the British conquered India. It's that like idea that I always try and rally against when discussing history. But it is interesting that, yeah, it was the Indians that had all the power, right? Because they had all the stuff that the Europeans wanted, like the silk and everything else. And there was very few things that the Indians wanted. Return that's a mistake. I don't have any cogs. They're all killed. You appear to be shifting 17 away. What if I were to do this? Going to St. Martin, okay. I need to meet him in open battle. I can't land on him. Valkyrian. All right, lads, we've never actually put men on boats before. We're just going to assume it all works. Yeah, a load of trades entering. Where's he landing? Where's he dropping? Ishinoka. We've been bamboozled. Take him a year to get there. Oh, gotta do that. We are a relatively stable nation. What the hell? You lost? Did I retreat by mistake? Oh, it doesn't look like something I'd do. Right, now the merchant. Where do we want to start sending our goods? I don't actually have that much of a dominant share anyway, really. If I were to, let's collect and trade first. 13.92 versus transferring. Better to transfer. Okay. All right, we split them and we've murdered them all. Wonderful. There go, rebels. No more rebel factions? No more rebel factions. I don't know where an Inquisitor would be. I don't want to spend too much money on it. Do I not have a truce with you? Do. So where... 6 years, 7 years. Okay. Now we need to recuperate a little bit. And we also need to incorporate cannons into our armies. Well, that's been a little bit of an issue. I cannot tell you the terror with which that I view this flag. Because it's not like it was back in the day, ladies and gentlemen. You know, right now, oh, you get these handy little percentage things tick up. You had control over it. Back in the day, you select a province. It told you what the percentage chance it was that it was going to rise up. And that was it. You grew too big, you would permanently deal with rebels. And I'm not going to lie, kind of made the late game harder. Tedious, for sure, but also harder. Which I'm not opposed to bringing back to experiment with to see if it's in fact useful. There is the argument to be made that the snowballing is too big. Did you really keep hold of Laborde? You're now allied to the Holy Roman Emperor, which appears to be a big dog. I ally him? British rival. Gave me your name. Spanish rivaled me? Really? That's hurtful, man. Okay, so Morocco's just eating Tunis. I've never seen Morocco go this hard before. Fair play. Has just occurred to me that Cascadia's formed. Don't know how they got free from Britain, but they apparently did. Oh, they have a truce with Newfoundland. So Newfoundland separated from Cascadia. Must have been rebels, maybe? Huh. Rebels plus 15% tradition. What? Cascadian traditions look pretty good. Okay, Portuguese Mexico is at war with Spain in the Spanish-Portuguese-Colombian colonial war. That's a lot of nations. What do you mean, the Spanish-Portuguese-Colombia? So Spain is fighting Portuguese-Colombia. Where's Portuguese? Okay, this is Portuguese-Colombia. A war with Spain, Spanish-Brazil. Okay, right. Does that mean Portugal? Portugal's also at war. A war with Spain, Spanish-Brazil. Okay. Portugal's now ripe for the taking. Only issue now is how do I declare war on Portugal? Right, new template. 27,000 is the order of the day, so we'll go 30,000, 5,000 cannons on. For now, we don't have like the best economy in the world, but that'll do. 428, and then we grab another 30,000 troops. There we go, force of 100,000. What's the largest force limit right now? That puts us on par with, well, everyone else. Venice was 70,000. Okay, so assemble an army. That gives us yearly army tradition. Nice. Drive out the Europeans. Absolutely did that. 200 military power. We'll take that as well. Sunset invasion. 5 provinces in Europe. Gain 1,000 manpower every tick. This is what we wanted. Oh, that's a hell of an admiral as well. Okay, the plan is now build up a bunch of ships. So flagship first. The engagement, the morale. How many of them can I afford? Probably 6, 7 or so. Ooh, you've been lobotomized. Apparently March this year I can go against the colonials once more. Now, is there any way I can declare war on Portugal or not? Portuguese, Mexico entered into a coalition again. Well, we know how that ends. I'd be very amused if they do it again. That'd be very funny. I think I'd be more annoyed than amused, but it would objectively be one of the funniest things that ever happened to. Tech, so we're on Tech 13. That puts us on par with the Europeans, I believe. Yep, okay, right. So we're going to need a bigger navy right around now. Okay, they've got 13 heavies. Venice with 20 heavies. Okay, I need another 10 heavies at least. There's no way they don't declare. I've gone very silent, by the way. I'm not best pleased about this turn of events. I didn't think they'd actually do it. But do you all just have printing presses? Oh, of course you do. Oh, because you're Protestant. Because provided that we can stay navally superior, there's nothing any of them can do because we're an ocean away. But if they're land troops, we're sort of dead. Does not help that our troops are really bad. Like, they're just not good, objective. Got this one little thing. We need to get this 5% discipline. That we're gonna need a hell of a lot of diplomat though. Let's focus on that. That's gonna cause the same people to be in a coalition against me. That's fine. Where are the Bahamas? It occurred to me that I don't know. Ah, over there. I didn't know the Turks and Caicos were a separate island. They're not. How do they have troops here? No, they are. Oh, Spain's left the coalition against me. Yeah, that'll change pretty soon, man. So we had 16, so we need at least 20. Expensive, this naval warfare stuff. Bear in mind, again, we don't have any naval capabilities. No ideas, nothing like that. We do have manpower recovery speed, however. We gain 1,400 manpower each month. So any sort of siege, that's what I'm saying. If they land, like, okay. Let me explain to you my concept, right? Realistically, we're never going to catch up to France and that lot when it comes to military ideas, because we're just not. It's not going to happen. But if someone decides to declare war on us and comes to our territory, then we can bleed them because we gain 1,400 manpower each month. Like, we're on par with Russia when it comes to that sort of stuff. Well, I mean, sorry, we're much better than Russia. So they might kill literal hundreds of thousands of our troops, but that's fine. Portuguese Mexico's getting taken out by Zhu. Portuguese Mexico's the one attacking. Might as well nip in there, right? He built a fort on the border. I'm mildly impressed. Yeah, he never does that. All right, we have a 4 siege guy though, so 88 days. Keep heading round. Well, man, this is kind of like a travel land to me. Don't know what you're doing on it. Basically the Monroe Doctrine, but a lot earlier. Full annexation, and then just revoke all your cores. And now we have printing press. I'm okay with giving it to Shah. Let's go. Yeah, Mexico as well. By the way, I didn't mean Mexico, the province. Thank you very much. I'm actually gonna get a skill 2 guy. Man, my shoulder. I said it a few days ago, and I've been saying it behind the scenes. In the channel member only lad chat, my shoulder has been really bothering me since that jiu-jitsu or hard spar, I suppose you call it. It's not really hard spar. Because the nice thing about jiu-jitsu is you can, obviously within reason, you're not trying to kill someone, but you can spar as hard as you want. Because it's not like boxing where you don't want to knock out your training partner, because that would be considered, I believe is the official term for it. The Merchant Guild's governing capacity. I wish I could trade company this. Okay, this is our current fleet. It's got 19 galleys, carracks in it. So it should smoke most things. Emphasis on should. They don't have a core around it that I can release. West Tech. Yeah, that sounds good. I want a vassal over here. I don't want to take this land for myself, to be honest. Nah, I'll leave you a little outcropping. You can take more land for me to take. How long is it going to take for you to get out of this war? Right, let's grab ourselves another vassal. I am about to feed you. Welcome to the new federation. A better federation. Federation. Yeah, you could also have all this stuff as well, I suppose. Let's think about how I'm going to declare war on Portugal. And I thought to myself, the Casus Belli for like trade conflicts is so useless. It'd be so much cooler if you're able to take, for example, centers of trade, you know, at like 50% cost. Then it's actually worth it. Because as it stands right now, I've only ever used it incredibly situationally to break an alliance. But beyond that, hello Denmark. Prepare to be, also appears your friends want to help you. Right, we're probably going to need more cogs in this. So I can only take 10,000 men at a time. Make it 20 and we should be fine with you. 9, 12, Laith, that's not 9. And the rest, we just need carracks. Loads and loads of carracks. Oh well, that's fine. Up against that many troops. This is a terrible idea. I'm going to send one ship and see if he'll make it. Need something like fleet basing. Can I bully anyone into giving me fleet basing rights? 23. Alright, Death Martian, you're my target. I need fleet basing rights so I can base my fleets. 24,000 there. 35,000. Ah, the roads have been St. Lucia, didn't they? Alright, go to St. Lucia, please. Well, that's rather strange. No, don't go in. Oh, for God's sake. Did it again. All out, go. Just go. We did it. Some of the unnecessary losses there. Rather convenient. Okay, now we should have the ships to be able to take a decent army. Explorer's dead. Long live the Explorer. Oh, I finished? Yeah, okay. Take 14. Now, that does put me on, but I think our troops are just naturally worse. North American hussars aren't exactly feared. I think we've ever used the cavalry. We don't have the horses. I don't know if I can afford these new ships. We don't need them for now, at least. Yeah, all right, Death Martian legend. This might kill my men, but we're going to go straight for military access. Let's go. Are you being warned? Being warned by Denmark? Well, now you get to strike fear into their hearts by delivering the first ever native army in Europe. Let's go. The attrition is going to be bad, but we're fine. Immediately. It's a stack wipe. We land in Europe and immediately kill an army. All right, bring the rest of the lads over. Why we only brought... Oh, God. Those are just the ones that survived the journey. The attrition. Come on. Oh, no, don't go back. Chill. Mash their navy, as it must be. You don't even have a fort here, Denmark? Is that Denmark winning a naval battle? Damn, that's crazy. Did you declare war on him? Yeah, you did. Lubeck and conquest the whole scene. I kind of admire that, as inconvenient as it is for me. This Martian, you alone should be allowed to survive the coming purge. All right, and so our conquest begins. We've taken the Danish capital. Oh my God, Denmark is a one-province minor. I have to respect that, Lubeck. 316 is... Oh, yeah. We'll rival the Spanish. I want to rival anyone else just for now. Yeah, you could have military access. I want to see how you guys fight. Austria the Emperor. Ooh, Holy War. I'm on the Wait, my capital's on a different continent, so it doesn't count. I'm not allowed to shift my continent in my capital. Am I? Can I become a European nation? I feel like Europe would be more than outraged about what has just taken place. This foreign nation across the sea has just taken a series of islands in the Baltic Sea. Can I not trade company this? Yeah, I can. Perfect. But you're only allied to Brandenburg, right? Because you would make a decent vassal. I kind of want to go toe-to-toe with Russia, to be honest. Ooh, Russia's allied to Austria, who wouldn't come in right now because they're being besieged. Ooh, target of the coalition. This is a really interesting Europe. It's always the most interesting Europe when you're just not there. 14. Harbor fee, corruption. Well, it's Martian... We're nice. No longer require your services. You're going with the trade ideas. This is sort of the issue with only having one transport fleet. Usually I like to rock 2 of them. Go. Yo, let me in. Shoo, let me in. Oh, no. Oh, it's 5,000 troops. Hold strong, buddy. Oh, they're relocating. Jesus. Gives you some time. Yes. There we go. By this point in the game, this should probably be worth about 80, but no one's allowed to pull money out of the New World. But the English are. The hell is that? Is that a trade world port? He upgraded his own province to a world port? I want that. I need that. Okay, well, one sec then. So there's 37,000 men in the New World. 18,000 up here, 17,000 down there. So you go deal with them. You're gonna need to fight this because I want your province. Okay. I need it for trade. Right. You. Who am I fighting now? Not little states. Okay. Do I want to annex them though? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Don't you dare tell me Lenape is the one that's going to take it. I have to fight you as well, aren't I? Now, are there any other troops I can levy? 1, 2, 3. There's 19,000 there. 21,000 there. 17,000 there. 8,000. Here we go. 18,000. Knew there was another stack somewhere. Right. Where are you? Okay, go over there to Oshigia. On the siege of Massachusetts immediately because I stole it. That's why I had to go so fast. Yeah, you're all blights on my land, so I'm going to confiscate it. Nothing personal. I just want your land. Be personal. All right, well, it's fine. Whatever. They're not going to be alive to correct me on my terminology, my semantics. And that's what matters at the end of the day. No, wait. Being alive. No, wait. Semantic. I don't know where I was going with this point. They're dead. I'm not. How's my old friend doing his letter? Oh, an Arab would pronounce that. Gadaki. All right, so now I'm fairly certain that if I just kill them all, should be fine. Hire any officers. I can't afford that. I'm already in debt. Oh, God. The Portuguese Mexicans are back. Siege. Is there another war? Oh, yeah, there is that second war. Why are you allowed in my land? I don't want you in my land. Thought I was blockading that. Apparently was not. Does not matter. Was all part of a wider strategy to defeat the rebels. I'm fairly certain we've beaten everyone. I'll win that if you do guys turn up. I think I just killed all those troops for no reason. Could have retreated out of that at any time. Is there anywhere else to siege? I think I've got 100%. Let's just take all these provinces. I wasn't going to and I didn't want to, but I'm here now. My name just got a lot bigger. Was that the only thing stopping my name? Dude, to be fair, these are like rich metropolises. Metropolises. I didn't take your land. That sucks. It's like a 32 development province. Dude, I found a new strat. All of these provinces are like 30 development because all they've been doing is developing. Okay, what's my development now? 1232. All right. So now I've finished my wars. What is it? So I grew by about 100 development in that war. We're gonna grab ourselves another merchant. Okay, firstly, I want to get rid of you. So, economy actions, issue embargo. Where else can I funnel cash? Here's a good one to probably send cash. That's got nothing in it. If we're rivaled, then we will issue you an embargo. 2669 versus... Yeah, another 2 ducats. All right, I need another rival. I like the idea of Russia. Oh, I need to mothball this lot. They are an expensive fleet to upkeep. Alright, and with that, I think our conquest of Europe has finally begun. Right, where should we go next? I think Sweden is the natural choice, isn't it? Oh, Cascadia turned to Canada. That's actually exactly what we needed. Yeah, I probably should have seen that one. I got colonialism against British Columbia because they were colony close to mine. Take the Aeryka Delta, presumably down here. Oh, I didn't know that was occupied. Cheers. And finally get our 5% discipline. Okay, apparently that's quite useful because now we're fighting the Spanish. They're going to call in the French. They're 100% going to call in the French. There's no way in my mind that they don't do that. Main fleet is over here. Oh boy. Okay, we're quite spread out. No one panic. Where did you retreat to? The same province? Really? That's not helpful. 85% is going to have to do. Yeah, he called in the French. Operation Bleed 'em Dry is now a go. Unfortunately, with half of my troops stuck over here. Just wanted to fight the Swedes, man. So what's this war for? Metzitlan. That province. Okay. That's fine. This will be okay. I just need to come, like, clattering down on this. There you go. Look at that. Right, we've come to rescue you. Get back to the mainland. Why are they not showing up as dots on the map? So usually in the bottom right, you can see like they'd be showing up as dots, but I can't see them. So combined, they have 23 heavies. Okay, they don't have military access to Lubeck, which is kind of... I could probably nick Ceuta. Or if I'm feeling really cheeky, I could nip in and grab Messina. But my fleet can't be everywhere at once, so I kind of need a definitive naval battle before that. Oh, I saw a navy. I saw a navy for but a second, but it was enough. Hello. All right, where are you going? Lake Plateau. We'll chase you there. How are you not suffering attrition? Doesn't matter, right? We've caught him. So we have better engagement. Much better engagement. That'll be because of our flagship. That's one heavy down. All right, let's leave behind the cogs. We sunk the Spanish flagship. Nice. 2 more heavies dead. The Romans had Rome as... the Romans had the Mediterranean as Mare Nostrum. We have the Atlantic. Oh, that's ideal, actually. Did you call... Okay. How many troops are that? 35,000, about 50,000. We need all of our forces to bear to have a shot. One thing's for sure, we're going to need this lot back. Yeah, let's not send 18 cogs by themselves. I mean, hey, apparently they can handle themselves decently. Oh, hello. Leave behind the cogs. It doesn't have a leader. Oh, this is going to be sickening. Nothing happened. We didn't do enough damage. Right, let's grab our main fighting force and let's bring them back over to the old world. Grab ourselves the next Miltech. So we're Miltech 15, they're Miltech 15. Take a second to just rest, Chief. Or not. Or just grab the boys and let's be having them. Right, this will be our hardest military test to date. Compare the stats, because 100 they got 10% more discipline and a bunch more morale. We might lose that. Jesus Christ, he's got loads more tactics as well. Unfortunately, we have numbers. So you can see why I'm sort of hesitant to engage them in any sort of formal capacity that isn't overwhelming force. It's not necessary to go get the one guy left, don't worry. So the British have given him access, which means if we march from Panama, we could do something here. Just killing this lot would be great. Give me the play. Okay, see if they react to this. You little snake, Lubeck. That's what you are. Go, 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 go. We can trap him, we can trap him. Fly across the ocean. I don't know what river deity we believe in, but there we go. All right, recover now, and we can fight the French, and we can kill them all. Does leave us rather short-handed on this front. Okay, you know what? I'm going to risk it and send another 16,000 to go and deal with that. But I'm going to leave behind half of my heavies. I think that's got a flagship with them. Or we've just stumbled upon the French fleet. Killed one of their heavies. Because bowing out the French does leave the option for us to invade the Spanish directly. Because, little thing, if the Spaniards have, you know, what, 40,000 troops over here, Spain has a nasty habit of leaving its own homeland completely undefended. Okay, we're going for it. Let's see if we find a navy. Just melting navies in front of us. Okay, so he has got 47,000 men right here, which means we're probably going to need to stack up in Ceuta. That's fine, we can do that. Or at least not Ceuta, one of these islands here. Actually, we could just go and chill in the old Morocco. Right, go and collect more troops, please. Yeah, being everywhere is hard, logistically. I've tried many times in my life to be everywhere. You have quite a few carrots now that I think about it. Okay, you're just going to have to handle that, mate. Oh, it's 12. Okay, let them land the troops. Let's summon everyone. And we're going to have to go and try and fight 25,000 Spaniards, I suppose you call them. Right, you lot, we're going to use to go and fight the French. Oh, God. Okay, we have to fight that. Surely. There's no choice, right? I'll wait until the last second, because maybe the rest of our navy will arrive in time. Okay, when do you arrive? God, you've only just left. 7,000. Yeah, let's send 32,000 to deal with that. Do I have another stack? I do. 31 over there. I feel like we've mostly got this under control. Something about Genoa. Did not. Did you just kill all your... No, they're still there. I could have sworn it showed up as like 6, not all of those. Okay. We're going to do this in order. So, we're going to do this one first. Now, where are those Spanish troops? Heading around, that looks like, maybe? Right, so we fight this lot. They get them out, and they're going to retreat there, and then we're going to instantly fight them again. Where'd they retreat to? This province, right? Nope, they retreat somewhere else. Oh, well. Okay, we're going to use that as a little honeypot in future. Right, France is negative 20. Getting out of here. So wall gas is taken out early. Modern administration, wonderful. We also need to get these guys out really quickly. Because otherwise, I wonder there were some Spaniards around here. Some over there. You'll survive that journey. Yeah, you will. And hopefully we can bait some more French guys over there. Got to keep an eye out for the whole enemy invasion imminent thing. Like it's showing now. This is not the state you want to be fighting the Spanish Navy in, to be honest. We're really not do better than this. 4-2 better? 6 picks versus 4, yeah. Okay, he's just going to chill in the Gulf of Mexico. That's fine. That gives us all the time in the world. Where are you going now? Back to the Gulf of Mexico. Okay. Just going to keep rotating. That's fine. I'll Bay. Okay. That's 47,000. I can't take 47,000. I can't kill 47. How much war score is that worth? Not much. Okay. Wait, that's perfect. If he's got 47,000 men there, and then he's got 7,000, 13,000, and 24,000, that's all of his troops. He's got nothing in Spain itself. Right, I need to make damn sure we're going to do this properly. And so it's time. Another 13 ship. Well, we'll go 12, 11. We'll have 20 carrack. The rest are going to be war galleys. You have Miltech 16. That's quite an important tech. In fact, I'll show you how important it is. Like 4-1. That is a rather painful, considering no leader at whatsoever. Now 10 cogs. Always good to see. Okay, this ship is carrying troops. We know that. Okay, so what he's going to do with them. What's his dip tech? 16. He's going to have galleons. So he's going to have... That's the equivalent of like just having better troops, but more important because it's naval battles. Oh, it's going to suck. Ooh. That's a lot of Frenchies. All right, we have the galleys ready to go. But don't go out just yet, lads. Let's not have the cogs. Well, cogs apparently going to be a... Did you just declare yourself a non-combatant? Like, how... What? What? You can't just not fight. And of course, they've taken Metzitslan or whatever it's called. For God's sake. Right, we need to go and get that back. Let's go do that. Oh, so much for my Grand Armada idea. Yeah, he's coming for me. I need to run. France is on low. They're gone. Oh, did you really stop me? Right, push downwards. Why have you given him the military exit? Little traitor, little rat. Don't go through that way. Please. Don't. No. Go there. My God. Who's trying to invade? For how many thousands of them are there? Enough to cause trouble. Hey, maybe we just out of that one. Yep, sounds good. There we go. That's that siege done. And now let's march up north and stop them from taking our capital, shall we? Great, took my capital. Pretty wonderful. That thing lasted all about 6 seconds. Well, if it isn't 5 lonely little... Well, there you go there. Nope, apparently it isn't 5 lonely little cogs. Apparently they're faster than my entire fleet. All right, get them out of my capital. Nice little stack wipe there. All right, and let's use... God, we still have to take the war goal. Okay, look at the sheer quantity of warships we have now. Don't even lose that much per month. Oh, he's taking out my vassal. 92%. Okay, I can't ever complain about sieges. Man just failed on a 92%. Start patrolling. Oh, where did he go? Mommy, you need to give me access. Because he can move round natives. I can't. All right, we're starting to actually lose this war. Because he got access through Portugal. Oh, that's how Portuguese Mexico took out a bunch of nations and then gave military access. Like a little... Well, I can't say that. Oh, God, of course they won the fort. All right, win that. Thank you. Go in and rescue that battle. Me. Ooh, that's a few thousand men that are dead there. They got stack wipe. That's fine. We'll get them back. I mean, the whole bleed them dry strategy is kind of working now. Just incredibly painful because I am, in fact, bleeding them dry. All right, we grab ourselves Tech 16, which is a very important deck. Oh, 4-5 King General. Wonderful. Oh, that's a stack wipe. Wonderful one. That's them sorted. Let's go down here. 4-3 is an air. Excellent. Oh, excellent. Did not expect to win that so quick. Go. Catch him. Just collapse on him, boys. I don't care who gets there first. Take back the war goal. We've got Danish separatists, but that's fine. Okay, now we've got to decide on next moves. I will say I'm staying this war way longer than necessary just for entertainment reasons. This has been 11 years of warfare now, lads. I wonder what his manpower was like. He's still got 73,000. Also still has 162,000 troops. All right, I have declared peace. We've killed 200,000 of them. They've killed 150,000 of us. Most of ours were due to attrition. But the peace deal, what did I get? Well, I didn't get anything in the New World. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Iroquois Western Mediterranean Islands, which means we collect the Sunset Invasion. Oh, that's amazing. Also, the Ottomans are losing badly. And we can see more of the... Oh my God, Bukhara formed. Shun has taken over the mantle of Qing. Bahman has killed Vijayanagar. Damn. Okay, that's an interesting... The Mamluks are still alive. Tunis still clinging to Tunis. I will say this is an incredibly impressive Austria. Because they've clearly taken large chunks, shall we say, of Europe. It looks like they've spread out here. They're probably cut off here, but they've definitely taken Hungary. And in return, they're kicking the hell out of the Ottomans in the Russian conquest of Theodora. Russian conquest of Theodora. Theodora is a vassal of Poland. So, how comes the Ottomans in the Russian conquest of Theodora? But Theodora's... Okay, this is a weird game. Right, lads, I think that's where we're going to leave it. We've conquered islands in the Mediterranean and Baltic Seas. I don't see myself continuing this unless there's like a huge upswell of support, in which case... we will definitely aim for the #1 great power slot. That war I would have ended a lot earlier, but like I said, just stretching out for the drama. I think what I'd do in the meantime, if I was to continue this, I'd do this off camera and then present the results. I would conquer Portuguese Mexico, British Columbia, Spanish Brazil, basically consolidate, spend the next sort of 30-40 years consolidating the New World and just taking all those guys out. Because each time I kill one of this lot, I can fight them without Spain getting involved, and Spain... it gets weaker each time. So I'd probably focus on that and then use Portugal or Great Britain as a foothold into Europe proper. So yeah, if you do want to see that, make sure to like the video and share it and all that stuff. If it does get the prerequisite amount of sort of interaction and channel members and that sort of stuff, then I will continue the game. Otherwise, that was a lot of fun from Iroquois. I wasn't expecting it. I rate the New World. I think we should all go and play the New World. But do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Huge shout out to our patrons, most notably Charlie Demerel, Crilly, Flyerton, JDow52, Cargon, Zhalmi, Lewis Wright, Nicole's Christ, QA Shard, Redguard, and ShadowSinger. Your support means a lot, guys. Whilst you're here, you might as well click on another video. I mean, it's literally right there.